Okay, so I'm live. Hello, YouTube and Facebook, hopefully later. So I'm going to be doing the astrology readings. I'm going to be doing astrology readings for the 14th of February through to the 20th of February. Okay, so and I'm going to be doing all signs. So I've been trying earlier on today and just now to come on, but there has been issues. So hopefully Greg has helped me to get these issues sorted out. Fingers crossed. So so yeah, computer's just been kind of just switching off, just for no reason whatsoever. So I've had a lovely Valentine's. Thank you, my darling husband. Thank you for making Valentine's wonderful. We have to make the most of it. He's in America, I'm in the UK, and you know, we had a movie and a meal, and we opened each other's gifts that we'd sent each other. So it was lovely. It was really, really special. So obviously could be better if we were actually together. That would have been lovely, but you know, you can't have everything, I suppose, in life. Sometimes you've got to make the best of what you have. For those people on Valentine's Day who are single, I feel for you. There was many a Valentine's Day in the past that I really would have loved to have had a romantic partner if I was with somebody who could actually be bothered to actually get me a card without me begging them, or to have somebody if I was single. There's many years of that I had, so, and I do know how that feels. It used to feel kind of very empty, I think is the word. Okay, so for those people, what I'm going to say to you, and that's how I dealt with it, it's like, treat yourself. Don't wait for somebody else to come in and treat you. You know, pamper yourself, buy your own flowers, buy some chocolates, you know, treat yourself to some concert tickets or whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy, and just say sod it. If you've got a partner who's not romantic, then charge them for it, you know, get their credit card and say, thanks darling, I treated myself to nice Valentine's present, thanks very much, very romantic of you. So, you know, I'm just kidding, or not. Yeah, so sometimes we just have to kind of make the best of the situation, don't we? So I'm not feeling that there's going to be many people online, because it's 3:33 at the moment here in the UK, and let me turn the volume down. There we go. 3:30. Oh, we've got Devon is here. Hi, Devon. Oh, unconditional love and gratitude. Oh, I love that. So so yeah, Devon, would you like me to pick you some cards? You've got something big going on at the moment, haven't you? Before I even start on the astrology, I can always pick some cards for you if you would like. Don't know if you want me to say it out loud, so I won't, but I'll leave that up to you. So I did Greg a reading as well. I did him a couple of months ahead, and there were some really big things. It felt as if there was a global reading in the kind of very end of April. End of April, there seems to be something really big going on to do with finances. It was kind of right the way through April, actually. It was April through to the beginning of May, kind of that area. Oh, it was amazing. It's like it was elation. Absolutely 100% elation. That was the feeling, and it was bigger than us, bigger than me and Greg. So yeah, that sounds good. I mean, we do know that there's a financial shift coming. We do know this, and everybody's kind of going, when? But that's okay. That's okay, my darling. Yeah, so it's like, who knows what's going to be happening, but my feeling is, my prediction is that something financially massive is going to be happening, and it's going to be around April time. I felt as if there was going to be some good news regarding travel in March when I did Greg's card, but I do want to do a kind of a global reading. The only trouble with global readings is that there's many different timelines that can actually happen and change. And that's not just making an excuse. We know in our world that there can be twists and changes and things. If you're in a procrastination mode, then whatever is predicted is going to be delayed, okay? So don't ever chuck away readings, you know, and say, well, that didn't happen. It's like, no, it's going to happen. It's just sometimes either you're procrastinating or the person in the reading is having delays in their life, okay? Especially if you're doing love life readings. Love life readings can be like that. You know, it's like, this is how long your timeline is going to be before you get to meet that person. And that person's timeline, oh, they might procrastinate, so might put it back, put it forward. Does that make sense? Something might be happening in their life, which means that it will be delayed. So, yeah. Oh, can't say no. Oh, I see. Oh, I see, Deb. I totally thought that you meant don't say anything. Hi, Michelle. Hello. So, isn't it funny? I just a couple of words different to mean something completely the opposite. Yeah, so it's my lovely granddaughter's birthday coming up this week. She's on the 16th of Wednesday, bless her heart. Little Isla, she's going to be 4, and she's going to be going to school in September. I can't believe it. She's going to be about 4.5 and going to school. Bless her little cottons. Bless her. Yeah, so what else is going on this week? This week as well, I was thinking, this is a question mark, and maybe on Friday evening, on the 18th of February, it might come on and do some love spells, okay? Now, I'm going to say to you, love spells for me, it's a big no-no to do a spell to make somebody fall in love with you. It's against their free will. You can't do it. It's absolutely kind of on the forbidden list as far as I'm concerned. That's not something that anybody should be doing to another person. You're changing their timeline, you're changing their future, okay? If that person is meant to come into your life, then happy days. If it's not, then that's what's meant to be. It might not be that you two are meant to be together in this lifetime. It might have been a previous lifetime, and that's why it feels so right. But what you can do with love spells is to say, universe, please bring me my perfect partner, the partner that is supposed to be in my life right now, you know, and that could be your forever person. But in order to get that forever person, that person who is the other half of you, then you would probably need to be on the right frequency as them. Okay, so if you want somebody who is together and very strong, and you know they don't kind of live in the drama energy and things are going good in their life, and then you have to be that person. You have to have good energy, you have to be strong, you have to not want to live in drama. So if there's stuff going on in your life that you possibly need to sort that out before you actually start to manifest that person into your life. Otherwise, that person will take a look at your life and think, I can't be doing with that. I've sorted myself out. Their life doesn't suit me. Okay, so you have to get on that right frequency, that right energy. And so if you're feeling depressed, you're feeling low, you're going to meet the mirror image of yourself. Okay, you're going to meet somebody who is needing you very much. Are they going to be strong enough to pull you out of your kind of slump? Are they able to do that? You need somebody who's strong, you know, and you might be pulling that person to you. So in which case you might become strong, and then you end up looking after them and becoming their mother, or you know you end up helping a woman and they become, you know, your children, like a child. Does it make sense that you're trying to, you know, you get my point anyway. So it's all about frequencies. It's all about energy, and it's all about getting on the right track with it. Okay, so sometimes we have to start off with affirmations to boost ourselves. Become as happy as you can possibly be by doing things that make your inner child happy. So if you've got an inner child kind of that's saying, I want to go out and play, I want to go and do stuff, you know, I'm bored, you know. So if you are bored, then maybe you should get out. Maybe, you know, think about what do you like, what are your hobbies, what makes you excited, you know, and do more of that. Get that vibrational energy up. Builds up your happiness, builds up your confidence. Find something that you really are good at. If you don't know, then try different things. You never know. If you're interested in it, the chances are you might have had a past life doing just that, just what you're wanting to do. You know, you never know. So anyway, let's have a little look and let's see what's going on with our Devon. Okay, so I'm just going to do that for now, and then I'll go on to the readings. What birth sign is everybody here, just so that I know which ones we should do first? The fire signs, the earth signs, the air signs, or the water signs? Okay, Devon, this is for you, because I know you're going through it at the moment. Very quickly, I just want to do a big shout out to the Canadian truckers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are about to change the history of the world by what you're doing. I know that sounds a bit dramatic, but it really is important. And for those of you who haven't seen what's going on with the Canadian truckers, then that means that you've been watching the mainstream media, or you've not been watching any news at all. Okay, so yeah, they are basically in protest. They want all the man and then dates lifted. Okay, that's what they want, and they don't want all these restrictions going on anymore. And yeah, so, and they're going to carry on with their convoy. It's called a freedom convoy that is going on, and it's getting bigger and bigger. And worldwide, all the lorry drivers are now getting together and connecting, and this is going to go on all over the world. So there may be food shortages, but at the end of the day, do you know what? Let's just get inventive. You know, let's start kind of getting community spirit. You know, just to hold out until, you know, this global energy, global oppression is then lifted. Okay, because they're definitely not doing what we need them to do. I got a text message today, not today, yesterday or day before, NHS, right, text me to say that my was ready. Can you get that? My BAX passport was ready. Tell me about that. I didn't know it was all going through, as far as I was aware. It hadn't actually gone through Parliament, has it? But that's the message I got. That's the text message I got. Yeah, I sent it to Greg. Crazy. This world's crazy, you know. This is at the end of it, okay? This is at the end of this, and they're still trying to push this, which means that it's not about anything else. They don't care about suicide. They don't care about people having adverse action. They don't care about anything. They're still pushing ahead with everything, even though there has been all of that. They don't care. It's all about a different agenda. And if we really think about it, that makes more sense than what they're doing. Anyway, that's on my high horse. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, happy Valentine's, everybody. Okay, so this is for you, Devon. Let's have a little look. Okay, so it does indicate that you're going onwards and upwards, though. So I know that this may seem really awful, okay? But where you're living isn't where you're supposed to be, okay? And this goes to everywhere, you know, that's all of you, okay? Two kind of movement cards, you know, these aren't negative cards. I know it's a shock, but they aren't meant negative. I mean, I was expecting you to get the Tower, really, quite frankly. But you've got the Eight of Wands, which is go for it, moving on. And then you've got the Four of Wands, which is be prepared and ready. You know, you're going to the next level. So wherever you're going to is going to be absolutely perfect. It's going to be a wonderful place for you to be. Okay. There's a hardworking person around you, Devon, at the moment. Is that your mum? Would you understand who that is? Okay. There seems to be somebody from the past may have some information for you regarding the movement energy. There may be something happening, okay, because it feels as if there is, it's like a good opportunity that this person is going to be talking to you about. It's like, oh, I never thought about that, but yeah, that would answer a lot of our questions, or that would be a good way to go forward. Yeah, why don't we do that? Okay, so it's somebody from your past that may have some interesting information that is going to be right for you. Okay, also I can see that there is financial, there's a large amount of finances that has got the ability to come to you, something to do with unexpected money, unexpected income, being able to be better off in some way, linked with your finances. So that could also be a little bit of why this move has come up. You know, if for some reason, you know, either you or your mum has in your head or out loud said, you know, this is too expensive, we can't keep doing this, this is hard work, or, you know, what happens is that sends a signal out to the universe, and the universe finds you something that is more affordable, that is better off for you. You know, it's already sorted out a plan. And the trouble with that is sometimes it seems harsh because it's like it causes a dead end to the pathway you're on. But the universe knows better. And at the moment, you're not seeing everything, you're only seeing one side of it, which is the negative side, okay, of this situation. You know, you can just hang on in there, okay? We do have the celebration card around you, okay? We've got my Six of Wands, which is proud, done it. You know, this is kind of victory energy, okay? I feel that you'll be heading nearer the sea. It seems to be nearer the sea, okay, or nearer water is what they're showing me, okay? So if it isn't the sea, it may be near a water, a river or something. It's closer, okay? They're also saying that, yeah, they're saying that there has been some frustration, but the frustration will be kind of very short-lived, okay? And then everything will clear itself and go forward. Okay, you've got to put up some boundaries, because I do feel as if there is something to do with some boundaries that are kind of they're talking to me about boundaries in your future. Let me lay some more cards on that. Oh, breaking free from the boundaries. Okay, so was there some sort of restrictions in there? Was there some sort of restrictions in the place that you're living now that was getting a little bit too much? Or, you know, did you feel as if it was too much around other people and you wanted space or something? I don't know what they mean by this, but hopefully you do. I don't have to understand. You see, you've got the sun, so I do know that things are kind of moving in your favor. You know, it's quite emotional, but I do feel that, you know, there's a lot of emotions overflowing. But look at the security energy around these cards. You know, Nine of Pentacles to do with new keys, new property, new security. It's like you may be saying that she's done you a favor, or he's done you a favor, whoever has made this decision for you. So that's what the cards have to say, and I'm sorry if you know it is happening to you, but the cards are all very, very positive. Baby Dosh, yeah, I mean, Greg has said that it's going very, very well, baby Dosh. And that's is it Bitcoin or it's crypto, isn't it? Crypto is Baby Doge. Yeah, Baby Doge is going very well. This is not financial advice. It's not. Admire the truckers so much. I know the truckers. Yes, so proud of you lot. So proud, really proud. So a lot of the places in Canada have taken off their restrictions. Okay, a lot of them have. So it's just some of them haven't. And I think True and then Doe, I have to be careful what I say, on here has not. He's kind of being very stubborn and won't even meet with them. So they want to meet up and he won't. They want to negotiate. So there you go. Okay, so let's say hi to everybody on here. So we've got our Devon. Okay, we've got Michelle. We've got LJ Dunn 2 is a Taurus. Devon is Cancer. Michelle is Sagittarius. Uninsurable is Pisces with Cancer rising. Cancer Sun. Capricorn rising and Sagittarius moon. So what am I seeing? Am I seeing? So that's Earth, water, fire. Water, water, water. Earth and fire. So it sounds like we've got a lot of water signs here. Okay, so we've got, so let's go off with the water signs. Pisces is mine. And I've got Sagittarius moon and I've got Libra rising. Okay, so we're going to start off with Scorpio. Okay. I thought, here goes my computer again, but it didn't. That's good. Wow. All right, so let's have a look and see what's going to happen for Scorpios this week. Okay, so that's the 14th through to the 20th, okay, of February 2022. Okay, so let's concentrate on Scorpios. This is my daughter Rhiannon. Hello, my darling. Okay, so as we start off this week, we have this frustration energy around a motherly character, a mother figure. Okay, we've also got a feeling of personal feeling of I've done it. I feel good about this. You know, things are turning out very well for me. You know, and I have been strong and I have stood up for myself. And I feel this is to do with a mum. So standing up to a mother figure or somebody who is nurturing or trying to be too maybe controlling with that nurturing, maybe overstepping the mark a little bit. There can be issues around, you know, having money. Okay, so I feel for some of you there will be links with getting money back from something that you have pushed you know, a lot of energy into. Okay, and that is then coming out, and that is then going to be you know, it's like being reimbursed for something that you have always, you know, wanted for it to come to good. Okay, that's what it feels like. It's like, and it's coming. You've got the 3 of Wands, which is my celebration card. It's like personal feeling of celebration. I've done it. You've got the Strength card, which is to do with courage and strength. And you've got the Empress, which is to do with motherhood, nurturing, or when it's to do with money, it means a good harvest. It means things coming to fruition. Okay, so that's how your week starts. Okay. The middle of the week, you have, wow, you have the World card. which is, it's like things getting better, things turning out better than you thought, better than you imagined. Okay, it's linking around an emotional choices situation where you're having to decide who to help, where to go, what decisions you need to make. Okay, you can see in the background that there seems to be a bit of a love energy, okay, going on here, and a complication. Okay, one person is maybe feeling a bit rejected while the other person, it seems to be kind of putting all the effort in. Okay, and it's like one putting effort in, one person taking and not doing anything about it. So it's out of balance there. And that could be in a personal life, that could be in a friendship or family. For some of you, obviously, it will be love life. For others, it will be family or friends. Okay, but it's feeling definitely tormented by that. Now, there will be an energy of breaking free, okay, of actually coming away from that sense of it all being restrictive, and you feel as if you're stuck and you're not able to move on, you're not able to do anything, okay, that you've wanted to do. Okay, but these kind of like, if you can see, it's like the shackles, the chains are off. Okay, so, and that's them breaking out, breaking away. Okay, so, and with the World card, it's a good thing. Okay, it's a very good thing. And the end of next week for Scorpios, we've got a feeling of self-employment, or being very, it's basically being in a very good place to do with earning money, the capability of earning money, the capability of money coming towards you and flowing towards you. There's an independence about this. So maybe working independently, starting a new business, or a project really kicking off and going well. I'm hearing kind of outspoken words around you. Maybe you're speaking those outspoken words, or somebody is kind of being very blunt with you. But either way, there is this strong energy of getting things off our chest and making everybody very clear about, you know, what they feel and what the situation is, especially around money and finances. Okay, so that's what I see for Scorpios. Okay. All right, so let's have a little look, and we're going to do Pisces now. Pisces. Okay, I'll use my crystal ball. Got this on. Isn't this lovely? I'm thinking of doing kind of, you know, I do my flowers. I'm thinking of doing flowers winding around here, you know, up to my crystal ball. I think that would be really nice, but it's not very good to move it about really, because they can break off. Anyway, look at my crystal ball, isn't it beautiful? Yeah, love it. So I'm working with that today as well. And can I just quickly show you my pyramids? Sorry, I'm going off on one again. My pyramids, I'm so proud of my pyramids. And they are selling very well at the moment. So this is my fairy one. Okay, this is without the lights, but I'll show you it with the lights in a minute. Okay, so I think somebody wants this one, but I can make more if anybody would like one. Now, if I was to do another one, I think I would make it a little bit more see-through. I wanted to make it a bit mysterious, really, and I've got to repair this bit of the pyramid. So I said I'm not selling it yet until I've done that. It's like, you know, when you're just learning, especially taking on a project like this, this is not, it's not an easy thing to do. So let me show you what it looks like with the lights. So that's with the lights. You see the fairy garden. So I'm selling these at £60, which works out around $80. And that's plus post and packaging, obviously. So there's that one. This one I'm very proud of as well. This is my sea one, ocean. There's shells and sand there from Siesta Key down there. You've got stingray, you've got crab, you've got, I made those little fish, those little Nemo fish. And then you've got a shark up there and crab around again. So my shark. And you've got a pearl there. So this is it with the lights on. So it actually looks a little bit too bright here, but yeah, the lights are, it's a really nice, I quite liked that one. You know, kind of you get your favorites, don't you? But they were the two big projects that I wanted to do, not had to do. And the other ones were, so this one is my rose. You can't really see much in that one because I still think it needs to be a little bit clearer. Okay, but with the lights on, you can see better that it's a rose. So there's the rose in there. And there's rose quartz in the top there. Rose quartz. Yeah, that's what I wanted it to be, an aquarium. Okay, and my next one is this one. It's a turquoise. And there's a little bit of kind of like a turquoise and gold around here. Okay, and then with the lights. So those ones aren't going to be as much. I think I'm going to do those at $70. So I don't know how much that is in currency wise. This one I think is going to be, this one's gone. I think this one's been, well, it's two people want this. So I think this may be my sister-in-law's Nicola. Okay, so if she likes it, this will be Nicola's. So this one, when you put these in the resin, it moves. So if you're not kind of careful, it shifts. So it's so difficult. It seems quite easy. Each layer you have to do. So you start up here. It has to be all backwards. So you start up here and then you have to wait 12 hours or sometimes 24 hours, and then you do another layer, another 24 hours, another layer, another one, and sort of everything that's floating has to be. So it's not easy, and I'm still mastering it. So that shifted a little bit, unfortunately. But I'm still proud of them. I still feel, you know, they've all got character, haven't they? This one I like as well. This one's got gold and blue in it. And that's what it's like with the lights in. Yeah. But these have taken months for me to make because I started doing them and then the wedding came, and then so I stopped doing them while all that was going on, and then I've only just started them up again. So yeah, this one is obviously it's got lots of kind of little trees in it. I kind of wanted to make it tree effect. And then that is that. Now there is a mistake on this one, which is why I'm doing these a bit cheaper than I would normally. So when I was trying to make sure that these didn't move, the trees, I balanced a lolly stick. And then the next morning when I went out there, the lolly stick had fallen down into the resin, and there it still is. So it is still in there. Somewhere it's in there. And so I really am sorry. But, you know, you would have to really be staring at it to find it. I mean, most of the time, you know, you're going to be looking at it like that. So, yes. So there you go. There's my creations. I'm very proud of them. Exciting, exciting. So if anybody would like a lamp pyramid, I'm going to be doing globes as well. So if you wanted one, please let me know, and I can then make you one. Okay, make you one of your choice of colours. A lot of those have been already sold because a lady had already bought 3, and so she's got 3, and then I think somebody else wants the ocean one. Somebody else wants the fairy, maybe, or the tree one. So yeah. Yeah. Have a look. For my solar return, I have Pisces. Okay, pretty, sweet. That one is huge. It looks like an aquarium. Yeah, pretty. Do you ever add crystals or chips and powders in your pieces? I'm going to be, Michelle. I wanted to do more creative ones. I want to do more organs now. That's what I want to do, more organs. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to do things different. You know, because I know there's a lot of people out there that do the pyramids with those, and I'm not going to not do them. But I was there. I'm watching Pouring Your Heart Out. She's amazing. She doesn't do many pyramids, but there was Louise Singleton, and there was a couple of other people who do amazing tutorials for resin pyramids. So I've been kind of getting ideas from there. So back to here. So let's have a look then for Pisces. Oh, here comes Mo. Really? Come to help out of you? Okay. No, I'm sweetie, I bet. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Okay, so onwards and upwards, very, very good card. Okay, this basically indicates that you've already done a lot to be proud of, to do with your ambitions, to do with a project. This could be to do a hobby or something that you're passionate about. You've put a lot of interest into it. It has shown rewards. You are very proud of yourself, but you're going to that next level. You're going to push yourself to that next energy level. Okay, and it's around money. It's going to pay off. There's going to be some financial rewards coming your way, Pisces. So, you know, watch out for those. Okay, there seems to be a little bit of an obstacle to do with maybe the next follow-up pathway, what you're next going to be doing, that next level. Okay, so you may need to be a little bit more patient with that, or, you know, find another way around a problem or solution, okay, in order for you to get that big lot of money that is owed to you. Okay, so around the middle of next week, so the middle of the week, I'm seeing for some of you there will be actual keys in your hand. There'll be links around keys, there'll be links around house moving, and some of you there will be opening new doors. It could be metaphorically speaking, looking for new openings, new doors. They are saying that regarding some battles that are going on around you, that you may need to put some boundaries up. This basically says that sometimes there are people that overstep the boundaries and they're not playing fair, and this is not on. Okay, this is not on. So you're thinking of a way of maybe putting them correct, you know, saying, hey, that wasn't quite right, you know, what did you do that for? And then in the meantime, you know, not upsetting them, you know, so you're standing up for yourself and then trying to show them respect, and not make it kind of blow out of proportion, but at the same time, you know, standing up for you. So yeah. They are still talking. This is Taylor. They are still talking to you about study, learning, or teaching. So I feel that there's going to be some new energy going into studying, going into learning. I feel that you may be doing this from home. And don't be surprised if you're not doing this from home, or you're not doing this on your own, because it feels quite singular. It feels quite going into yourself. I'm being told that there are some of you who feel as if they don't want other people interfering, and there seems to be somebody who needs to kind of learn some lessons deep within themselves. That may be that they are hurting, or there's some sort of pain that needs to be unlocked, and that's why that is they're kind of, you know, going into their shells. That's not going to be for everybody. I feel that's just a very few number of people who are Pisces. I'm seeing a sharp-tongued person around you, somebody who's just telling you what to do, telling you how things are. I feel that this person can be very cutting with what they say, and they don't take any prisoners when they're trying to, you know, make their point. Okay, and I feel that sometimes you want to be not be around this particular person. They're not so nice. Okay, so that's what I see for Pisces. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, Claudette. Hello. Me and Greg had a lovely date tonight. It was lovely. We had dinner and a movie. He cooked lasagna and garlic bread, and I ordered a takeaway, duck and pancakes and ribs. Yes, so that was lovely. It was really nice. And we then opened our gifts, and then he fixed my computer, bless him. So very romantic, fixing my computer. And he bought me this. Lovely. You can't really see it. My love, Ali. I'm so grateful that we once again found each other. Sorry, careful. You truly are a beautiful woman inside and out. Your heart is so kind and generous. It's like a dream. I can't believe how lucky we are to have found one another against all odds. And it all started with you traveling through dimensions to find me. Forever and eternally yours, your twin flame, Greg. Isn't that lovely? And there's the card there. So you're a very lucky lady. And I bought him, well, he can tell you. It's date night tomorrow night, so. It was lovely. He's so much more romantic than I am. I'm kind of like very open and loving, but he's always thinking very thoughtful, very good ways, and he's great at making kind of videos and things as well. You know, like our wedding and everything. Yeah, I truly feel very blessed and lucky, and I want this for everybody. So I'm going to be doing we're going to be doing some love spells on Friday the 18th, and I was thinking in the evening, maybe about 7:30 p.m. UK time, which is about 2:30, maybe later than that. I don't know. I'll let you know. Okay, so we've done Pisces. Okay, so we're now going to be doing Cancerians. And this is my other daughter, Megan. So we're all kind of water signs as a lot. I know, I love it. Okay. Right, Cancerians, and this is the 14th through to the 20th of February 2022. Okay, so talking to me about things kind of turning and changing. Okay, your circumstances are changing now. So if you have been in a bad way, if things haven't been working out very well in one of the areas of your life, then watch out for that, because it's all going to be becoming better. Okay, I feel that there are some brighter skies. It's like you're clearing away from the storm area and you're going into clearer waters. It's like from it being very cloudy to the sun coming out and it's shining the pathway forward for you. Okay, so that's going to be good. I also feel that Spirit have been working very hard in the background to get you through whatever you have been going through. Okay, so they are going to show you. Okay, so there's going to be some very big changes. I'm seeing endings and beginnings around the middle of the week, kind of doors closing, doors opening type of thing. I can see that financially, I'm seeing two ways to go forward, and I'm seeing that you're going to have to choose. You know, it's like your financial pathway gets to a point of you have to make a decision. There is no way of waiting anymore. There's no way of delaying this anymore. You know, it's like someone saying, okay, what are you going to do? You know, what are you choosing to do? So I feel this is going to be an emotional time. It's going to feel very much as if you are, you know, being rejected or you're being treated badly in some way. Okay. This is why financially you're having to make some firm decisions. By the end of next week, I'm seeing self-employment around you. I'm seeing a chance to change your direction. I feel there is a meeting or something around you. This meeting is going to be like an official meeting, or a meeting that has a lot of substance and change choices and things for the future. I'm also seeing that you're going to have to emotionally let go of how things used to be, because how things used to be they're not the same anymore. And maybe you loved kind of working in a certain place, but the atmosphere there has changed, and maybe it's time to move on. Maybe, you know, the feeling is that you would have stayed maybe, but what's the point of staying in somewhere that makes you feel miserable or doesn't appreciate you? So I do feel that there's going to be some changes to do with that. It could be for some of you, you're not actually going to move jobs, but it could be that you're going to be changing the way that you handle working in this place or in this position that you have been in. Okay, so there you go. That is for Cancerians. Okay, so that's the water signs. I'm just doing little ones this week. If anybody would like a reading, you can go to my website. It's psychically.net. Okay, you can book a reading there. So let's have a look. Which was the other one? It's earth signs, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was earth signs. So we will start out with Taurus, and then we'll do Virgo, and then Capricorn. Okay. Taurus. So Taurians. Let's have a look for you. So once again, for my guys, it's the 14th through to the 20th of February 22. week starts out with you kind of having to rearrange your finances. I'm seeing lots of different piles of finances, and then saying, well, we don't need that anymore, so it's going to go into that, and we now need to save up for this, and that's a new pot there, so we now need to, we've got something in addition to find the money for. But that extra in addition thing is a good thing. It feels as if it's a holiday, or it's to have some work done in the house, or to buy a new car, or to buy a white appliance in the house, or it's something big, but it is something good. It doesn't feel as if it's like, oh God, I've got to do that. It's not a bill, okay? It's something that you know, you're gonna. It's like working hard for it, but then being very proud of it at the end of it. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of hard work around you. It's going to be very, very busy, Taurians, and I feel that you don't mind busyness. And for Taurians, kind of, you just like to get on with it. You just like to get on with the hard work, and then be able to sit down, or go to the pub at the end of the week, or do something quite chilling out. Okay, you do know how to work, separate work, rest, and play. Okay, you've always been able to do this, or treated this very seriously. Okay, the middle of the week starts out with secrets, and I feel that you're kind of dodging around these secrets, it's like knowing that someone's keeping secrets, and even knowing what their secret is, and still not announcing it, not telling anybody, or not saying, do you know what, I know what you're hiding, I already know. So you're going to be keeping this to yourself, which is going to be awkward. It could be that you know what the secret is, and you're piggy in the middle. Does that make sense? To do with what someone else is doing. So these secrets are going to not be very good, and not feel very good at all. Okay, and it's like I'm trying to walk sideways around this situation. I'm trying to not get involved, but this is not as easy as it seems. Okay, so I also feel that there is a lot of money being spent out, okay, here. Now, for some of you, this money is going off in a direction linked with a negative or nasty person. This person should not be doing what they're doing. So this person has got bad energy around them. So be careful about getting hoodwinked into something bad. Does that make sense? Because it feels as if it's like, make sure that whatever you sign up for, whatever you're going into, make sure that you know what you're doing, especially before paying any money out, okay? Because it feels as if there's some dodgy dealings around Taurians, especially around the end of next week, kind of around that 20th of February time. Stand your ground, don't back down, rights are on your side. You don't have to do what you don't want to do, okay? It's not worth it, okay? It's not worth you putting yourself in a bad situation just because you haven't been bothered to find out what the whole circumstances actually were before you kind of leaped into something. So yeah, just watch out financially. Okay, so I'm just putting the cards back in the deck, okay, before we do Virgos. Let's sip a drink. Okay. My card here from Greg, it's a bottle, you can't really see it properly, it's a bottle with a cork in it, and I'll just tell you, I gave him a little pot before, I think it's for his birthday or Christmas, I'm not sure, but they were little messages, because if you remember, he left messages all over the house when he left to go back to America, and it was like, although the drawer's empty, my heart is full for you, this sort of thing, romantic things, and they'd be placed all around the house, and there's still one I haven't found. And so I had the idea to get a little jar bottle, and I was writing little messages and put them in there. And they were rolled up into scrolls. And so I did that, and he loved them at Christmas time. So I got him some more for Valentine's. It's a bigger jar with even more messages in. So that is a jar there. He found a card with a jar in it. So that's why he's got that. Oh, that's okay, Sherry. In answer to your question about that pyramid, I'm pretty sure that that pyramid is going to my sister-in-law. I've got to ask her to see if she is happy with that pyramid. So I'm sorry, but I can let you know as soon as I've spoken to her. Okay, so we're going to go into Capricorn. Oh no, we're doing Virgo, aren't we? I thought I'd done Virgo. No, we're doing Virgo. I'll do painkillers because this pain is building up. What's the time? It was 4. Yeah, we're okay. That's why. That's why. That's why. So how is everybody out there? How's Sherry? How's Mad Max? Happy Valentine's Day. Sherry, Claudette, Michelle. How was your Valentine's? I know we are. We can't believe our luck. That's what it is, Michelle. We can't pinching ourselves. It's like, is this real? Why is this so easy? This relationship is just so easy. Never been in a relationship that's this easy. You know, you feel safe. I haven't been in a relationship where I felt safe. There was always a question mark. You know, do they love me? You know, are they, being loyal to me? Are they this? Or, it's. I've always had that. Yours was good, Michelle, was it? Oh, what did you do? Okay, so I'm going to lean on this desk in front of me just for a little while to help with this. So, okay, so I'm going to concentrate now on Virgos. Virgos. Does anybody know a Virgo? Yes. Breaking free from restrictions. Okay, so there is 2 messages here. One is romantically, emotionally, and the other one is linking to, sorry, they're talking to me. One is linking to finances and work. Okay, so one of these restrictions I feel is to do with work and money. And I feel that you are having to make some decisions. You're having to decide what you're going to do next. Okay, it does feel as if, whatever you have been doing has not been paying out, has not been financially as lucrative as it could have been, or it could be that you are now in a lucrative situation and therefore you can make some bigger decisions or changes to it. Okay, and that's why you're standing kind of at that gamble time, like you're in a gamble situation. The other side to this message is to do with emotions and relationships. Now, some of you, it will be to do with romantic relationships. Some of you, it will be to do with friendships, and some family. Okay, but when there's a family situation here where you're really having to kind of make a decision, it's like whatever you do, there could be a chance of disrupting or upsetting another person in the relationship with you. it's like, well, if I decide that, that person's going to get upset, or I'm going to feel as if I'm letting that person down, or that person just won't understand the decision that I'm having to make, and the position that they've put me in, they don't understand it. Okay, maybe they don't want to understand it. Okay, but I do feel that there will be a breakthrough coming up at the beginning of the week, maybe going into the middle of the week. There will be this breakthrough, and you'll be very, very pleased that something has turned up to actually, you know, get you off the hook, so to speak. Okay. I can see that there is some redecorating or changes in the home. Okay, I feel that for some of you there will be a planned decorating thing, and for others of you will be it's like an unexpected DIY situation. It's like, oh, that went wrong, so we had to quickly figure that out or do that. Okay, so but it does feel as if, you know, to do with chaotic energy in the home, reorganizing things and sorting out. You are going to be kind of having to be defensive. Okay, and this is kind of a general feeling where you feel that other people are kind of cornering you or trying to tell you what to do. Okay, they're trying to get at you, and that energy of you know, it's like you're feeling as though this is unfair. Why are you doing this? You know, I'm going to have to now stand up for myself. So yeah, it's being questioned, and it's there seems to be a lot of unsure energy around it. Okay, so I do think that by the end of the week you will be outspoken about this, kind of, you know, people asking you questions, and kind of it's like an accusation energy. All right, it could be the other way around. Sometimes I don't know which way round you know, this is talking about. It could be you are the one being defensive, you know, you're the one that's standing up for yourself, or it could be that you're asking someone else questions and they're being defensive. I don't know, there's just defensive energy. There is a feeling of being cornered, and there's going to be outspoken words coming up by the end of the week. And I see that emotionally it's like, I'm confused, you know, where do I go from here? What can I do? To do with the home situation, I feel that the home situation, there's a person who is not taking anything seriously, and they are, you know, whatever you're deciding is not right for your home, or you're kind of in that limbo energy and you're complaining about it. What's happening is there's somebody else around you who is saying that you're mad for making it a big deal, you know, and it's like, what are you talking about? So yeah, the message was somebody's making it a big deal, the other person is kind of you know, laughing it off. So yeah, it's a conflict situations to do with the home. But I will say that I would say by the end of the week, the very last kind of bit of the week, maybe the 20th or 21st of February, I do feel that you have found a solution, because I've got my challenges, and like, bring it on, I'm ready for this next you know, situations, next challenge, and all will be well. Okay, but I see that somebody wants everything to be done their way. Okay, in a home situation, maybe even a business situation, and they're kind of taking over it like it's their home, like everything is got to be done their way. Okay, so there you go, that's for Virgos. So Michelle says, I'm in my first safe and easy relationship. Our 20 years is coming up soon. Oh wow, isn't it easy? I have never ever thought that this was possible, to have an easy relationship without drama. I always thought relationships had it. And the thing is, I was doing readings for people, obviously in the shop, and I've been doing, you know, 34 years worth of listening to relationships that all had complications, and, you know, all had drama and all had insecurities. So you can imagine I was kind of put off, really, from my own experiences as well, and from the doing readings for others. It's like, how is this possible to have a good open relationship? And along it came. So, oh, I'm so trying to. It's like I've got to go over my little mouse pad with my tin. It's got my tin here, with Jean-Paul Gaultier tin, and it's kind of making the pad go funny. So yeah, it's tricky. Anyway, so Capricorns now. Oh dear, it really is going funny. Might have to put it this side. Right over there. Okay. Okay, it's all very dodgy. Okay, so here we go then. We're going to go into Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, 14th to the 20th February. This card came out, which means being busy with work. Okay, this is my hard work card. It's my Taurian card, believe it or not, but Taurians, it's a Taurian energy coming up for Capricorns, which is hard work. Plodding through this hard work. You'll get there if you carry on at the pace you're going, it will soon be done and over, and it will all be well. Okay. Okay, so Capricorn. Right, so for Capricorns, the beginning of the week, you are ready for a challenge. You are saying, come on then, universe, what have you got for me? I really, I'm ready for it. Now, it could be that you was given a challenge before and you wasn't ready, or you thought you was ready and it didn't come to anything. That is now not the case, and you will not turn down the challenge now. So you're being very sure of yourself. Okay. There is somebody around you who you are feeling sad about, and I feel that they're, this person and you used to speak, used to be able to communicate, and you can't anymore. Now, I know this is happening to a lot of families at the moment, and there is this conquer and divide, which is why I did that video this week, because there is conquer and divide everywhere, and that is what the dark energies want for us. They want to divide us, and so please don't give them any more ammunition. Okay, it's just not worth it. Okay, there's enough of that going on, so let's not kind of bully and start backbiting each other. Sometimes we can't get on with people that we love, and it's very upsetting, but there's no point in kind of arguing about it, because at the end of the day, that person doesn't understand you as much as you don't understand their point of view. Everything will come out, everything will be spoken about, and everything, it's like the truth is coming to the surface. You can see it happening every day. There's some more revelations and more revelations, and the truth is coming out, so it isn't long to wait. Okay. All right, so I'm seeing a feeling of a business. I'm seeing a business idea, maybe going to get some advice about a business, or maybe doing your own business plan, writing the pros and cons to maybe starting this new business that you've got in your mind. And we have got one of the best cards in the deck here with the World card. I mean, the World card is just, it's saying that everything is turning out so well, and unexpectedly well. You didn't think it was going to be this well. So that is in response to you maybe starting this new project. Okay, it's a big thumbs up from the spirit world. Okay, so yeah, it could be that you start off with doing two things. So it could be carrying on doing what you're doing, and then adding something into your life that's running on a parallel to what you're actually doing. So it feels as if it's safer to do this, okay, to not give up one pathway until the other one is more established. It does seem as if there is a little bit of frustration around you, because it seems as if there's somebody around who is keeping things from each other. It's like, why are you not telling me things? Or, what is going on? I need more information. I do feel as if this is around kind of business energy, and especially around banks, and especially around kind of insurance companies and things. You will start to notice that they don't want to make any long-term plans at the moment, because they're in the background. They know there is a transition going on, and this is all to do with the new financial shuffle that is happening, and it is kind of being filtered down now. Okay, it is being filtered down, and you are going to be seeing signs of it. Even if it's stuff, well, we can't tell you yet, but we can't make any decisions because of this. So it's all getting very excited and coming to the surface. So it's not worth getting frustrated with it. It really isn't. Just hang on in there. I did a reading for Greg. I said to you at the beginning of this video, I did a reading for Greg, and what was coming up globally is that there is going to be a massive shift financially. Okay, and that was coming up April, May. Okay, April, May is going to be something massively big. Okay, don't know what it is, but I know it's good. And it wasn't just for me and him, it was kind of all round big news. Yeah, it is great reading for Capricorns. In fact, everyone's had quite a good one so far. I'm sure we said easy relationship is an oxymoron. To me, maybe someday. Do you know what? Why don't you say to yourself, if it's not easy, I don't want one. What's the point? Love yourself, pour your energy into you, and then hold back for that one that is just, it's like the other half of you. So if you have an argument, no more than you would argue with yourself, your partner and you understand each other. They're living to not upset you, and you're living not to upset them. And so that balance of to-ing and fro-ing of energy, back and forth and back and forth, and that's how it is. I suppose you have to find a balance within yourself in order to get to that level of a relationship, I suppose. But I'm not bragging about my relationship. What I feel very strongly, I don't want it to ever come across like that. It's like, this is why I do the list every Tuesday, is because the world would be such a wonderful place if everybody had this. If everybody felt this kind of feeling of calm, love, energy, it would just be amazing. It would be amazing. And I'm going to be working hard on bringing that together as much as possible. So Love Spells on Friday the 18th. It will be in the evening in the UK. Hi Marejo, hello. What a great card for Capricorn. Yep, it was good. Michelle said, easy meaning, we don't fight, we get on with each other and found each other again. Yes, it's like a magnetism, isn't it? Hello, glad I popped in before bedtime. Glad to catch you. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Michelle, we want it for everyone. I do. I genuinely do. I feel everybody deserves it. I do. So I've got left, we've got the fire signs and we've got the air signs left. Let me know which ones I should do. Air signs or the fire signs next? We'll do a global reading. I will do it. You know, at the end of the day, when you're doing a global reading, you're sticking your neck out there, and it's like, oh, it didn't happen when you said it. Well, I'm not going to be saying this is exact. I'm just going to be putting it out there, and if it happens, happy days. You know, that's all I want to do. I just yeah. So fire. Oh, thank you. I've been on a date with my man. So I had an off the shoulder top, so I just changed my top. Thank you. Gemini, so that's air. So we've got one fire, one air so far. So the next person to say one or the other wins what we're going to do. So fire or air signs. Everyone, fire or air signs. Yes, Cancer was one of the first. Well, there was Scorpio, then Pisces, then Cancer. Okay, I'm going to have to decide, aren't I? Sagittarius, that's fire. So we do fire sign first. Hello, Miss Anne. Rock, hello. Hello, we got even now. So we're going to do fire and then we're going to do air. Okay. You know, I really tried to do these earlier. I was just going to do quick ones before me and Greg were meeting, and the computer crashed twice, and then my phone cut out, and I was like, you know what, I'll try and do it after the date. There we are. We was together 5 hours, so 4 hours, something like that. So hello. Hi, Mad Max. I hope you're okay. Excuse me. Right. I'm going to be changing up the reading a little bit. So we're going to start out with one major arcana card, and then we're going to be doing the minor arcana. So we'll see what major arcana card it is first. Okay, my lovely. Okay. Right. Oh, they're really flying out, aren't they? So this is for Leo. Okay. Does anybody know a Leo? So Leos, to start your week off, you have the Judgment card, and this is about breaking free of what other people expect of you. And this is basically saying, do you know what? I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to sing my own song. I'm not going to be participating in anything that regards me having to hold back or me not being myself. Okay, so this is a really good card for, you know, it's like shining your own light. That's how it feels. Okay, so what else have we got for the beginning of the week? Okay, so the beginning of the week for Leos. Okay, so I've got my Libra energy, which basically says there is somebody who's a deep thinker, or you might be deep thinking at this time. Okay, the beginning of the week. It is about family matters, because I feel as if family is going to be very important to you. Or, you know, sometimes your family might be spiritual family. It may be, you know, friendships and things that you've kind of got together, and these are important. I can see that there is the, you know, having to look deeply at situations to analyze what it is that the universe is trying to tell us. And I feel that there are some subtle hints that they have been showing you. And that could be, it's like, you know, you're fed up. What about this direction? You know, you're fed up. What about trying this as a hobby? What about breaking free from whatever you was normally doing that isn't making you feel secure or happy? There seems to be some children energy around you. And I feel these children energies, it could be that you're around children. It could be that you're kind of feeling childlike yourself and wanting to have some fun. Okay, let your inner child come out and play. And that could be, again, we've got the Judgment card, which is about kind of the playful side. I'm seeing new money, okay, around you. So don't be surprised if you're able to earn a bit of extra money, okay, somehow, you know, doing something different, or, you know, but yeah, there's some, it's like a project that's really going to take off, financial project. You're definitely going to be feeling happier that you have broken free and not been scared of being judged, okay? It's going to be very important. Okay, so I'm just going to pick another card for the middle of the week. So the middle of the week, we have the Hanged Man. These cards are really good cards. They are the Lightseers deck by, I don't know. I haven't got the box here, but the Lightseers Tarot, you can actually just, there's not any other cards, I think, that have got this name of it. So the Lightseers. Yeah, so this is the Hanged Man, which means that everything seems to be kind of paused, on hold. You're having to wait patiently. You're having to be in a situation where you're not, you know, stressing out, that you're kind of just kind of keeping that grounded energy, okay? So that's how you're feeling at the middle of the week. We're also seeing that you are making some plans, or wanting to make plans to travel, to get from A to B, to, you know, to go on a journey or a trip. And it feels as if they are saying, well, maybe if you can't actually plan it in any other way, then maybe put money by, as if you are going, as if you're going to, because I do feel, I'm feeling that there is going to be a big shift in travel plans, I feel, by March. I've been feeling this a long time, okay? I've been saying this a long time. So around March, April, a lot of the restrictions are going to be lifted in every direction, okay? And I was saying this before, the truckers, I was saying this. So, you know, just again, another shout out to the truckers. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a lovely, kind gesture coming to you, very thoughtful gesture coming to you, Leos, by the middle of the week. I can see that this kindness energy is going to be given without any attachment. So it's not for, you know, you've got to be nice to me because I'm doing this nice thing for you. So there's no kind of pressure for it either. Okay, but yeah, it's a good energy, okay, around you in the middle of the week. So as we move into the end of the week for Leos, end of the week, we've got the Magician card, which means that, you know, your situation, you can either, it can go positive or not so good, okay, and it is up to you, okay, and you will get what you believe you deserve. So if you feel as if you don't deserve to be happy, if you don't deserve to have a, you know, good outcome to whatever your wishes are, then, you know, at the end of the day, you're not going to get it. So the Magician says that the magic is all in your power. Visualize your power. Visualize the fact that you have this magic ability, and then use it for yourself, please. You know, push yourself past what you feel are your limitations. Okay, you'll be pleasantly surprised. And then it doesn't have to be an obstacle, does it? It doesn't have to be a problem. So once again, I'm seeing a job that you're doing independently, or you could be climbing up that ladder of success up to another level of achievement. The universe is taking you in that direction already. So don't be surprised if you're not kind of saying, I don't know why, but I'm going to go in that direction. I don't know why I'm going to take on that project, or I'm going to give up that one and concentrate on this. So go with that gut feeling, because it's all shining brightly in front of you and you are responding to it You no longer want to be shackled and stuck in situations you don't want to be in, hence why you started off with the Judgment card in the beginning. Okay. Okay, have a nice sleep, Marejo. Have a nice sleep. Okay. So that was our lovely Leos. So Sagittarius, I've got Sagittarius moon. We had another Sagittarius in here, didn't we? Sagittarius, yeah, Michelle. So Michelle's Sagittarius. Okay, so let's have a look for Sagittarius. We're going to stay with the Light Seers Tarot. So your week is going to start with the Justice card. I'm going to show you this Justice card. So sometimes justice, what we see is not always how things are. And sometimes the universe understands the truth and understands the real justice. Okay, so it's like sometimes we need to understand another person, why they are doing what they're doing, what they need to do, okay, in order to get a better result from a situation, is to understand your opponent and understand that sometimes life isn't black and white. There are some grey areas involved. Okay, so you're really having to struggle to analyze what else is going on, okay, with your situation. It's not all that it seems to be, is what they're saying. Okay, so just going to shuffle the other cards. Okay, Claudette. Okay, so we've got the Page of Pentacles, and it feels as if you're in a tricky situation to do with money, because it's a new situation that you're in. You've embarked on a new project, and you have to tread carefully. You have to be it's a precarious or delicate situation, and it will become stable. But for now, you just have to be aware that it's not as easy as it seems. Okay, again, we've got the Romantic cards, a nice gesture coming your way, okay, or nice information, okay, you're getting something that you deserve, something good around you guys, Sagittarius, in the beginning of the week. You've also got the Four of Cups, which is, it's like feeling a little bit fed up by, you know, your circumstances or by a situation. And so when you get this nice gesture, that's going to pull you out of that kind of feeling of fed up. Okay, so, you know, watch out for that. Okay, sometimes we have to remember to be grateful for what we do have. And that sometimes is the small things in our life, you know, to say, well, I might not have that, but I do have this, and I do have that, and I have my family, or I have my friends, or, you know, I've got my health, or I've got this. Okay, so sometimes we have to just make sure that you're on a high vibrational energy, I would say 90% of the time, to receive abundance coming back to you. Otherwise, if you stay in that 10% energy for too long, what happens is you're drawing more of that, more of that, more of that to you. And that isn't a good idea. It really isn't. Okay. So you've also got the Judgment card, which is about breaking free and following your dreams, I feel, Sagittarius. I did pick another one out because obviously that's the same as the other card that I got for you, which is the Wheel. So it's to do with the Wheel of Fortune. So things are moving and changing. They are not staying the same. It is definitely not stagnant around you. And that's for sure. Okay, nothing stagnant around Sagittarius this week. Now, you have got these two cards, okay? So you had the Four of Cups, which is feeling fed up, isn't it? And then you had the Five of Cups, which is a bit like bleh kind of energy. Okay, so see if you can get yourself out of that situation, because what's coming to you is maybe a person who's been drawn to you, who is also in a kind of a dark place, or a kind of like a in a, what do you call it, in a fed up energy, and that person could pull you down further because they are in that energy with you. So you know, we can feed off other people's energy, good or bad, and we have to realize that. So sometimes you might need to put yourself in the middle of a crystal ball, okay? Visualize yourself in there and visualize mirrors all the way around the outside, shining that way, shining out, okay? What that does is any negative energy that comes at you is going to go back to sender, even if they don't mean to send it. Sometimes it's like we have to reflect it away from ourselves. It's our protection, okay? So there does seem to be somebody who is pulling you down, okay, Sagittarians, okay? So it doesn't mean to say don't be around them at all. It just means to say shield up a little bit when you're around these negative people. See if you can help in any way. But if they want to stay in their kind of slumber energy and their kind of negative energy, then say, you know, I love you. You know, I'll perhaps call you next week. We'll see how you're doing. You know, I wish you all the best. And detach yourself and move on. Get, you know, I usually send my angel off to do healing. So I'm sending you my angel, and they're going to be standing with you, standing beside you, giving you healing or being your support mechanism. Your angel can be a godsend to other people, okay? So you might have to be doing that. And the end of the week for Sagittarians, you had the Magician card, believe it or not, even though I put them in separately into the deck. So I also picked out another one, which was the Temperance. And so the two together, this is kind of means your spirit guides are there for you, helping you, supporting you. And you've got the Temperance, which means find the balance. Everything has to be fair and equal. It's important to have the balance in your life. So to help other people, but also then to look after yourself and understand who you need, okay, in your life. This card, look at this. If that isn't going within, I don't know. I mean, that is saying that there is a deep energy, a deep thought pattern that is going to be emerging out. And those ideas are ready to flow. They're ready to be shown to other people. Okay, so you might have been thinking and thinking and thinking about, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And it's like, I think it's happening. I think you're going to start everything off. The King of Cups, this one is my Cancerian energy, and it's got a hard outer shell protecting that kind of vulnerable nature of theirs. And this means that you're walking around a situation, walking sideways around it, and trying to see if you're going to start it. And I feel that this is all nagging you to say, get on with it. What are you waiting for? Okay, what are you waiting for? Take that gamble. You've done the preparation already. You've done all of that. All you have to do is to gently nurture this seedling of yours, okay? This idea or this precious kind of project, okay? Just pour all the energy in, all of your knowledge, and watch it grow. So there you go. That is for Sagittarius. Okay, so I'm definitely going to show you what I'm doing. I'm sliding it into the deck, okay, into different places. I'm actually sliding it in, so I'm not worried. Yep, I spent a lot of money on crystals and gemstones for my business. I'm not worried though. Oh, exactly. Yes, the scales at the beginning are complementing too. Yes, they are. I'm getting on with it. Too right. Just know that it's all going according to plan. According to plan, it's all good. Okay, so we're going into now the Aries. Okay. So Aries, this is for you. 14th through to the 20th February. Oh my goodness, we start off with the world. Okay, now the world, there is no negative to the world, it's just positive, positive, positive. This says that everything's turning out better than you thought, okay? This means that it's like a story of life that starts off with the Fool and it comes full circle right the way around to the beginning again. So it's like beginning through and it ends and it goes back to the beginning again. So it's the cycle of life, the cycle of time, okay? And so this is how it is, okay, the cycle of time. Okay, and then moving on to the middle of the week, we've got the Emperor, which I will explain in a minute. And then we have the Magician, and you saw me shuffle them, but you have the Magician at the end of the week. So I'm going to start off with the beginning of the week with the World. So let's have a look and see what else the cards want to say. Okay, so some of the cards are coming up again. So this is about balancing of money or balancing a project, okay? Making sure that your money is safe and secure, making sure that your work is safe and secure, that your material life is all going to plan and is good. Again, you have a romantic or kind gesture at the moment, and I feel that there is somebody around you who is going to be offering you something on a financial basis that will start off in a kind of a tippy-toe kind of way, where you've got to be careful how you do things, you've got to be careful about the decisions that you make, you've got to be very gentle with you going forward, but it will pay off, because this to me is like a payoff. Okay, so this doesn't, yes, for some of you it might be a romantic proposition, but for others of you it's going to be linked with money, because it's right next to the Pentacle card here. Now you do have to be careful not to be fed up. You have to give it your best energy, okay, in order for this to actually go forward. We tend to kind of go into doubt sometimes. It's like we poured a lot of energy into this business or project, it's not happening quick enough, what am I going to do now? And panic, panic, panic. And if you can change that and swap it around and say, the universe has my back, the universe knows what I need, knows what I want, and give the universe a figure. If you usually need a certain amount of money to get by in a week, then make sure that you put that down, but add on 50 quid or $50, add on that to it. So if you usually, I'm just for instance, need, I don't know, £200 or something, and you're telling the universe that you need 250, okay, in order to make ends meet. So however that comes to you, that's what you need by the end of the week, and leave it to the universe to bring it to you, and don't worry about it, okay, forget about it. Very difficult to do, I know, when you're biting your nails going, how am I going to find the money for that? But give it a go, okay. So we've got the same cards, you've seen me shuffle these. So yeah, there's very similar going on with Aries, okay. I think we had this with Sagittarius, wasn't it? So I feel, to me, this is more like covering up your emotions. This feels like it's like she's trying to hide her emotions. I'm seeing her kind of kicking her emotions into that pool there so that nobody notices that she's actually feeling that way. So it's kind of like faking it, faking her happiness. Oh my goodness. We've got the Ace of Swords, which is about, go within yourself to try and find the right energy, to try and find what it is that you do want. Okay, now remember we had the Emperor, which is to do with people in authority, authoritative people. So if there's anything to do with authority, bosses and that sort of thing, you're going to have to think very carefully, okay? You're going to come up with some ideas, okay? Don't let yourself feel that negative energy or fed up energy, because it won't help you to get through, especially to that type of person. And I can see, these are the affirmation energies. It's like sending these, it's like, imagine these as kind of like carrier pigeons or ravens that are being sent out with messages of hope, i.e. your affirmations, your wishes, your dreams, they're all going out there. Okay, so the universe is going to answer your call. You just have to keep believing in your own ability, in the strength of your character. It's all possible. It really, honestly is. I'm excited for you, okay, but at this time, you can't see it. You can't see how good it's all going to be. But that card, if you can't imagine that that card is exactly what is going to be for you, okay, the world, things are happening better than you thought, better than you realized. You might have been worried about this, but it's all going to turn out great. So then I picked the Magician again. Okay, you saw me shuffle, you saw me slide the cards in. Okay, so you got the Magician card. The Magician means that Spirit have you. They've got your back. They know what you need. Picking another one. Would you believe this? This is silly. The Judgment card. I cut the deck. Okay. So yeah, follow your dreams, follow your wishes. You know, for this is the right time to do that. You have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is love. You're ready for love. You're wanting love. You're wanting to be cherished, wanting to be loved and adored. Okay. And the universe, it has gone out with the messages. It has gone out to the universe. The universe is going to bring you what it is that you want. See what I mean about finances? Look at these finances. This is what you've got coming for you. This, you can have this, 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 or this. Okay, at the end of the day, you can choose what you want to do, how you want to work, what rewards you're going to get. Okay, and all she has to do is keep on a high vibration and believe that it's happening. Okay, so it's all about positive energy structures for Aries. Okay, so I'm going to carry on with the major arcana. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to actually flick the cards now. Ready? So I'm also going to put them in piles and shuffle the energy right around to mix them up. So you know it's not me doing it. I put them into 5 piles and then I randomly placed all the other cards into different decks. Yeah, and now they're definitely shuffled. Okay, but I am going to change these ones. Okay, and I'm going to go to my Norbert Loesch cards, my cosmic deck. Okay, so we're going to mix these 2 up together. Okay, so that was the fire signs. So we're now going to do the air signs, and they're the last ones we're going to do astrology wise. Right, so starting the week for Aquarians. Hopefully it's not the same card. Right, kind of. We've got the Hangman, which is everything is upside down, everything is pending and waiting. Okay, so there's a waiting feeling, you know, going on. But I think everybody is, especially kind of on the truth energy, everything is about waiting. It is about kind of having to be in suspension until things start to come to fruition. Okay, so and in the middle of the week, we have the Tower. Now, the Tower card, everyone hates the Tower card, but the Tower card comes up to make things right, to have a shake up in your life, to change the energy from a stagnation energy into, you know, more of a dynamic energy. And if things aren't built on firm foundations, then this is the time to shake things up. Okay, it can be as little as cupboards, you know, going through cupboards and drawers and sorting out and chucking away and getting rid of, or selling things that you don't want anymore, you know, decluttering. It can happen when you've moved and you've got lots of things that you are you know, can't find things, and you're having to find a way of putting everything back in its place. Okay, so and then the end of the week we have the wheel, which is the movement forward. Everything is going in the right direction. You just have to keep believing that it is in the perfect right order for you. Okay, beginning, middle, and end. So let's have a look what else we've got. Okay, going on. Where is the beginning of the week? Okay, there's going to be a sulky energy around. That could be you, or it can be somebody close to you. Maybe that person is sulking because they're not getting what they want. Maybe they feel that they deserve more. Maybe it's you. It's like, you know, how dare you? I don't want you to be treating me like this anymore. We've got the wrapping up card, the protection card, the I'm making sure that nobody is going to treat me badly or take me for granted. It's this really strong kind of, you know, protection, safety zone. This can mean you looking after somebody, or you feel as if you need looking after. You need a bit of TLC, tender loving care. You know, maybe you're not feeling too great. Okay, maybe, you know, you're in a bit of a kind of a low vibrational energy, which would also represent with the Hanged Man, which is life is still, life is upside down. We're having to wait. Maybe you're fed up of feeling poorly. There are lots of different scenario energies that I can see with these cards here. Okay. Yeah, and again, we've got the isolation card, emotional isolation. So for some reason, you're stuck indoors, or you're stuck not being able to move forward, Aquarius. That isn't going to sit very well with you. So more on the Tower energy, the middle of the week. It's linked around legal matters, official matters, contracts, documents, letters, paperwork, organising something in an official way, getting your justice. Okay, so sometimes in order to get your justice, there has to be a shake-up in our lives. Okay, so Aquarius, I feel that there's going to be some big things happening. It's going to start off quiet in the week, and then the middle of the week, it's going to be a lot busier and a lot more chaotic, I'm afraid. The High Priestess indicates secrets, secrecy, or secrets, okay? And because we've got the legal card, the justice card, we're having to find the balance, you know, the yin and the yang, fair and unfair, positive and negatives, masculine, feminine energy, being able to see things clearly. And this one is hidden, it's secrets, it's holding off information. So you can see how that blends together there. And then you link it with the Leo energy. Now, Leo energy, they are very vibrant and they like kind of lots of exciting things happening. But if they feel as if you're becoming boring, they're off doing something else. So they can, you know, a typical Leo, I'm talking about, a typical Leo can sometimes leave things, leave somebody in the lurch because there's something else happening. Does that make sense? It's like, no, that's not fitting right with me. I've got to go here. So I feel that there may be somebody who isn't, you know, there for you when you need them at this particular point, the middle of the week. Then we've got the wheel card for the end of the week. And this is indicating emotional overflowing of emotions. So this can mean tears rising to the surface. It can mean an overflowing of love and a need to be cherished, loved and adored. We've also got a card that says, it's like I am in charge, I am in control, I am not going to back down. You know, don't feel as if you can get one over on me. So it's very, very strong, determined energy. Now that is either coming from you or it's coming at you. Now for some of you, it will be one or the other, okay? The card that is with it is nagging. Somebody nagging you, somebody trying to tell you what to do. It can also mean gossip, people talking about each other, people trying to get through and tell you what they think you should do. and you trying to say, I don't want to know, please leave me alone. Okay, I'm hearing this kind of gossipy energy. I do feel that you're going to break free of all of that judgment and all of that control. And I'm seeing that you are going to be, I want to go push into the following week from the 21st onwards. I then see that the star is to do with happiness. It's also to do with dreams. It's to do with, you know, bursting out of, with the judgment card, you've got kind of that bursting out from the mundane into a new world and into your new vibrancy, okay? Following those dreams, dealing with it, not kind of saying, I'll back down, it's okay. No, I'm going to deal with it. And then you get the world card. So if you can push through this control energy, you know, and you become in control of you and your life and your happiness, your future, this is what's coming to you, Aquarians. You know, the world card, you end up with the world card. Pretty good going, I think, Aquarians. Okay, so that is for you, Aquarians. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing Gemini next, but I need a little drink. I work on Horlicks, that's how I work. Did you know how many vitamins are in Horlicks? It's amazing. That's why I'm kind of drawn to it. I don't know. Really? So we've got a busy week. I'm doing an event at the Five Bells in the East Street. So if anybody wants to, I usually go live when we're doing that one in East Street. So I'll probably go live. It is our lovely trance medium with our wonderful spirit guide, Jonathan Hunter. So yeah, it's Elaine Thorpe is going to be at the Five Bells in East Street. We've nearly sold out. Sorry, kettle, hold on. Kettle's finished now. We've had to actually draw in. We usually have 4 readers. We now have 5 readers. Okay, 5 readers there because we were nearly sold out of tickets for readings afterwards, one-to-one readings. So there is probably 1 space left for Elaine, and the others have got kind of 1 space each. So it's really, yeah, it's busy, but it's a good one. It's in Eastry. It's the Five Bells in Eastry. The postcode is CT130HX. Okay, but I will be putting it live on Facebook. I think I'm going to be, well, I know I'm going to be doing readings on Sunday, little mini readings on Sunday the 20th. Yeah, I think that's it so far this week. If anybody would like a one-to-one reading, you can get me on psychically.net. Oh, party bookings. Party bookings, hostess or host goes free with 5 paying guests. Okay, and that's in the Kent area with myself. It is £20 per reading, and yeah, they're for 20-minute readings. Now, if anybody wants to do this but isn't in this country, you can do it online. So invite your friends round, and all you have to do is you go free if you've got 5 paying guests, and it's £20 per reading. You just set up a laptop or something. It's better on a laptop so that you all can record your Zoom readings. Okay, that's the best thing to do, or record them on your phones. Okay, but yeah, so you set up the computer in a bedroom or somewhere else, and everyone else is kind of chilling out and having fun, doing their party bits and whatever they want to do downstairs, and then I'm in another room doing the readings. So yeah, if you wanted to book one of those, you can contact me. Also, I'm doing pub events, a lot of those. So if your local pub would like a free entertainment night, all you have to do is give them my number, and I will then arrange a night that's easy for them and easy for you. And I just come along and make a quiet night busy. Okay, I give them all the posters, all the advertising materials, and all they have to do is tell their customers, really. And it's especially good to put it on a chalkboard outside the pub, so you get new customers too. So yeah, that is £15 a reading for 20 minutes. And we usually have 3 to 4 readers in the pub, okay, in an area of the pub. So yeah, it's getting quite busy now. So bye, uninsurable. Hello, Karina. Hello, how are you doing? Awesome Aquarius reading. Are you Aquarius, Karina? Was very good for Aquarius. Even though they got the tower, it's like the tower is going to do them a favour. That's what it feels like. It's like it's all going very well. Right. Quick sip. Gemini. So, Geminis. Beginning of the week. Let's have a look what's happening at the beginning of the week for you. Ooh, that one. And that one is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune basically is saying the beginning of the week is going to be away from feeling stagnant and onwards. And it feels as if everything is moving very, very fast. And imagine this is kind of a wheel that then turns another wheel, that then turns another wheel. So as one thing starts to move, everything else seems to slip into place. So that's how your life is going to start to feel. Okay, by the middle of the week, you then have the Hanged Man, and that means that sometimes we have to think of things in a different way, look at things in a different angle, and see what else we can see. Sometimes when things slow down or we don't quite know what to do next, we then kind of realize that life has given us a chance to maybe change our mind, to maybe see that you know, we don't want to go in that direction. We actually would have preferred to go in this one, and now because everything is slowed down, you've got the opportunity to do just that. By the end of the week, you get the Justice card to do with legal matters, official matters, contracts, signatures, paperwork, getting your justice. Let's have a look and see what else we've got. So the beginning of the week for Geminis. This card just flew out of the deck. You'll be happy to know it's the World. So this is that things are turning out brilliantly, better than you thought. So the wheel we had at the beginning of the week, so the cogs of the wheels are moving, changing and moving forward in a really good way. Okay. So beginning of the week, middle of the week, and end of the week. Okay. So there seems to be new job opportunity, new money. You know, this feels as if it's like something is bursting out of, you know, something that was not going anywhere, and then all of a sudden it lights up, and financially, boom, there you go. It's now come to something. Okay, so look at these two cards, the World card and the Ace of Pentacles, new money, new job, new opportunity. Okay, now emotionally, this might come as you know, it could be that you've got a really good offer of a job, but it does mean that it's going to disrupt your emotional life, your family life, your love life. It's going to disrupt that, and you've got to make some decisions. It could be that not everybody is going to be pleased for you as you are. Okay, now if they aren't pleased for you, then sometimes we have to question why they aren't pleased for you. And, you know, surely they should want what makes you happy. It could be that you don't, you know, you're kind of saying to the universe, oh, typical, you know, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. And if I had had this decision, you know, I don't know, last month, it would have been so much easier. But now my life's got complicated, and now I've got to emotionally decide what I'm going to do. Okay, so and then we had the Hanged Man, the middle of the week. So as we go on to the middle of the week, you have the Chariot, which is looking at things in black and white, and you're rushing towards the junction where you then have to say, okay, I'm going to go in that direction. No, I'm going to go in this direction. And you can't then change your mind. It's like, you know, nothing is going to hold on for you to then dither about, as Greg put it, lollygagging, won't be accepted. You then have the Magician card, which means that you have all the tools that you need to make this work, to have what it is that you want or you desire. The Wheel with it, okay, now remember you had the Wheel in the beginning, okay, in the other deck. So yeah, things are moving on very quickly, and I feel that you're going to have to quickly make a decision about this job situation, this money situation that you find that you're in, and it's like quick, make a decision, okay, and it might not be convenient for you to be making that decision. Okay, you then had the Justice card at the end of the week, Geminis, and you can see the scales. It's like you're trying to have fairness. You're trying to weigh up the pros and the cons. You know, you want to come out looking good. Does that make sense, from this situation, and not be kind of being accused of anything? Okay, so there is a spend out of money. We've got the Five of Pentacles, which means money loss or money going out of your hands. But we also have it with the card that says, but I'm personally celebrating. So it could be that you're treating yourself to something nice, something that you really want. Okay, and then this card says there is something around the house. It could be that you're spending out some money for you know, decorating the house, or moving, or changes to the house, you know, improvements, DIY. Okay, but it can be a little bit daunting when we have to spend lots of money. Just want to pull another card. Okay, to do with your love life, I feel that there is a complicated love life situation around you, or your love life has just got a bit complicated. And it's not sometimes the obvious between you and them. Sometimes it's interference from other people. Sometimes it's someone else's relationship that is kind of coming on into your relationship and is causing issues. Okay, so complications in relationships around you. Okay, there you go, Geminis. Okay, so once again, I'm going to slide these cards into the deck. So they are definitely shuffled in before we do the next one, which is Libra. And this is my love. This is Greg. He's a triple Libra. Oh, good night, everyone. Thank you for sharing your gift with us, Ali. Oh, I love it. I love doing what I do. I do have, there was an offer on the website. I will show you. Got a fairy blanket cloth thing on my table, and my mouse doesn't work right on it. So very frustrating. Okay. So 2 seconds. You can also get free readings as well on Psychically. Okay, you can get free readings. I'm going to show you. Okay, so I'm going to do screen share. Fingers crossed it's going to go right. Okay, so this is my website here. Okay, and you have a book a reading. You've got my little shop there. You've also got the classes, events, and workshops. That needs updating, by the way. And then you've got a free online tarot reading, or you can make a payment. So if ever you're doing classes, or you're doing kind of you've had a telephone reading kind of from me and you haven't yet paid, then you can go on and pay that way. Okay, but book a reading, I'm going to show you. My computer's very slow at the moment. Okay, so book a reading. Where's that gone? The schedule thing is over the wrong button. Let's see if I'm stuck there. Oh, there's a fault. So somebody did say that there might be a fault on here. Schedule now. So you'll have to go to schedule now. There's usually a pop-up box that comes up. So I'll have to let Greg know, because he's better at these sort of things than me. So there is an offer for little mini readings. Okay, so if you ever had a reading with me and you are coming back, then you can have $10 off the next reading. So this is the rebook offer. So it's usually $80 and it then goes down to $70. So if you've had a reading from me, or you've been to a class, or you know you've had a reading from me in the shop years ago, it doesn't matter, you can have that. Otherwise it's usually $80. Okay, I do past life regression and cord cutting. Okay, clearing bad karma, bad energies. You've got a mindfulness and creating affirmations, so we make up spells. Love life reading, so we can concentrate on love life. And this one is on offer. Okay, it's 1 hour and 30 minutes for a love life reading. It's 90 minutes instead of 60 minutes offer for love life readings. Anyone wants to take me up on that one? 30-minute card reading with me is $40 at this moment. $40. Career or life path reading, 30 minutes is $50. And cutting the cord to an ex or an unhealthy attachment, 20 minutes is $30. Psychic counseling session, so that means basically we talk about what's going on in your life, and I can use the cards to see a way past what's going on, to see our way out of it. Decision making, where you can do a double timeline. So you've got a decision. It could be, should I choose this person or this person? What happens if I choose this job rather than that job? And what happens is I do a double. So this is your life if you choose this, and this is what's going to happen in your life if you choose that. And you can see what looks like the happiest timeline. It shows up. I'm not telling you, it just shows up. By the way, psychic counseling sessions are $20 off my usual hourly price. So they are £60. Okay. An hour or one-to-one psychic development, okay, is $70 rather than $80. And 30-minute psychic development is $25 at the moment. It's half price. Okay, gift vouchers got there. A 2-hour in-depth reading, so that goes into absolutely everything, and you know, we can pinpoint so much on there. So you can have kind of like 6 months instead of six months in depth rather than 3 months in depth, or you can have very, very in depth for 3 months, or you can have, you know, further on. Does that make sense? So it all depends on how much you want. Okay, how much, you know, that 2 hours is yours to do whatever you would like within that. So just wanted to show you some of the extra things that I have on the website. But the free reading you can do. Let's go back to the home button. So yeah, here's the free reading. So it gets you to pick 3 cards. So free card reading. You basically, here you go. So you click on each one and then it tells you future planning, progress, decisions, discovery. What's my next card? It is courage, confidence, independence, social butterfly, determination. And then this one is new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating. So if you need kind of something free, you can go there. So anyway, that's psychically.net. Okay, so we're going to do Libra now, and then I think we are done with that. The astrology. So you see me shuffling these. So let's have a little look and see what's going on with Libras, okay, for this next week. So just to remind my guides, it's the 14th of February through to the 20th of February 2022. Okay, here we go. So we start off with lovely card, the Fool. Okay, so this is the opposite end of the world. Doesn't mean it's a bad card. It means it's a journey. The journey starts with the Fool, where you can see she's leaning back. She's saying, I am going to trust that the universe understands what I need, understands, you know, what my wishes are, and I am putting my ultimate trust in the universal energy. You can see that she's falling back onto the flower of life, which is the abundance symbol here. Okay, she's got a crystal in her hand, and she really is completely trusting. The middle of the week, it's going to start off with the Lovers card. Okay, complications in love life, curiosity to do with love life, you know, feeling different emotions linked with love life. And then the end of this week is going to be the Temperance, which is the balance, trying to get fairness and balance back in your life. Okay, making sure that everything is the way it should be. Okay, so let's have a look for Librans. So we're looking into the Fool card here. Okay. Oh, look at them all falling out. Right. So you've got the Strength card. So having to have strength and courage to get where you want to go and to do what you want to do. And when we put this amount of trust in, it does take a lot of strength to actually put that trust in, because, you know, partly you're thinking, oh God, I'm giving someone else the reins, you know, or I'm giving the universe the reins to my happiness. Is this the right thing to do? So that takes a lot of strength and courage. For a lot of you, it's going to be linked with kind of trying to find that relationship that you want, that kind of feeling of intensity to do with, you know, finding that special person. Sometimes there's an admirer around you. You don't know how they feel. Okay, maybe you're putting this trust in that this person will come towards you, or maybe you're going to make the first move. Maybe it's expected of you to make the first move and you don't quite know what to do. Sometimes this can also be that you are finding a different energy between you and your partner, that you've got to put some romance back in your relationship. You've got to kind of make some plans, or do something to do with that. Now, financially, this is indicating, I feel, the trust in your financial, in your work situation, money situation. Should I do this? Should I do that? You know, what I have been doing hasn't really been bringing in enough money, or, you know, I'm not being recognized, or, you know, I need to kind of feel fulfilled more within my job. Okay, and that's why you're trusting the universe to then find that, and you have the courage and strength as well to achieve it. Moving into the middle of the week, you had the Lovers card. Okay, so with the Lovers card, we have the Empress, and the Empress can mean pregnancy announcement. So if you do not want to be pregnant at this time, I'm going to say be careful. Okay, these two cards, when they come up together, can mean accidents. Okay, regarding that. Okay, falling pregnant. If you want to fall pregnant, then happy days. But if you're not wanting that, then you have to be ultra more careful. Okay, so the Lovers card is about complications in love life. You know, can mean pregnancy. It can mean motherhood. It can mean complications around children, a mum energy. Your mum, their mum, a motherly person around you, and that's what's leaving the complications. This is taking care, looking after, wrapping somebody up in cotton wool, making sure that they're okay. You know, it's kind of like embracing them in, you know, a safety zone energy. So I feel that you are, you know, trying to take care of everybody. It could be that you're trying to take care of a mum, a mother figure, and maybe that's causing the complications, okay, in your life. There's so many different scenarios, and I'm trying to give you these different scenarios because when you're doing a reading for multiple people, you have to cover all of those. Whereas if I was doing a reading for one person, I'd be tuning into you and I'd be telling you about yours, okay, only. Now, the Emperor is about somebody in authority. So you do have the Emperor and the Empress. You also have the looking after card, taking care of, making sure they're okay, wanting to embrace them, wanting to nurture them in some way. Okay, so mum and dad energy, okay, mother, father, masculine, feminine energy, and looking after, okay, led by the Temperance card, and this is about trying to find the right balance. We've got emotions, lots and lots of emotions rising to the surface. We've also got a financial situation where it's like, should I go self-employed, or should I stay doing the job I'm doing, or should I do the job I'm doing, or should I change from being self-employed to doing a job? Okay, so it's all about kind of changes. And I will say there's going to be some good decisions made financially by you, okay, Librans. So please don't worry that you're making the wrong one, because whatever decision you are making is a big thumbs up from Spirit World, okay, because it's basically saying follow your heart, follow your dreams, do what makes you happy, okay, what's going to bring you the most joy. Enjoy your work, have fun. If you are doing a job that you don't enjoy, then find a job that you do enjoy. Somebody with a sharp tongue around you, that person isn't really being very fair. I feel that that person can be a little bit too outspoken and a bit too bossy, okay, with everybody. And that person is not making the workplace or the family or something. It's like sharpness, and yeah, it's not pleasant to be around. That person isn't pleasant to be around. Okay, so there you go, Librans, that is for you. So what I wanted to do is to do a little bit of a global prediction. Okay, so this is kind of a prediction for what's going to be happening the next week. All right, so what I want to do is to find, I'm going to use this. global prediction, and this will be the 14th through to the 20th. I want to make it clear that although I'm doing for the 14th, it's only because we do Monday to Monday usually. Today for here in the UK is the 15th of February. So I haven't seen any news. I haven't seen anything that's going on. And you're just gonna have to trust me on that one. If anything comes up and it's like, well, yeah, you got that. Okay, so now that is going to be too high for that. So let's see if that is going to be the right height. Okay, so this is going to be kind of like a global prediction. That's very dark, isn't it? Is that better? No. Okay, let me do that then. bit tacky, isn't it, really? Okay, I've not done this before. Well, I did it in Greg's Patreon group, but I've not done it as in out there, done it. So let's have a look. Okay, so I'm going to be doing what's going on this week, beginning, middle and end of the week. Okay. Right, here goes. Beginning of the week, okay, this is the waiting game, okay, that we're all going through and we're all sick of, okay. So with the waiting game, everybody feels that it's kind of a bit of a cop-out, okay. If you can imagine that only over the last kind of 4 years, maybe more, there has been good stuff actually going on in the background. Okay, now I feel that this is to do with rounding up of the nasty people. I'm going to be very careful what I say. Rounding up of the nasty people and making things right, okay, and creating a better world for us all in the background. Okay, so everything is going on in the front. This is, so if you imagine that we're not able to cope, we are the people who are awake and have been researching and looking through this, but the normal people who watch the mainstream media and they don't do anything else, that's all that they do, they're believing everything that is being told to them. And so if you presented them with a whole new change in their lifestyle, they would freak out and they would think that there is something really bad happening. Okay. So this is why everything's being done in the background, and that's why I feel that we've got the Hanged Man, okay, at the beginning of the week. Okay, it is just a temporary situation. It's just temporary right now. Okay, so I'm just going to give some more information. Okay. So I feel that there is going to be somebody who is going to let slip something. They're going to be somebody, this is, I feel, linked with the bad guys. It's something that's going to be coming out of their mouth that is going to be caught up on, okay? They will, it's, you know, when you say something, it's like, oh my God, I've really done a bad thing now. So I feel that they are going to be caught out. There's going to be something that is being revealed, that there's good stuff happening in the background, and that you know, they are confirming it. They are running scared. They are trying to cover up whatever they are involved in, okay, and it's all coming out, okay, of their mouth. I can see that we're going to find out who has been taken away, so that there may be an arrest this week. I feel something to do with an arrest somebody being taken away that we are going to see, you know, in the public eye, that we're going to see that they have been taken away, or we will find out that they have been arrested or taken away. Okay, I can see that there's going to be a new ideas, okay, coming in, and this is about how things are going to be changing. And I feel that everybody around who kind of wants a better world, how would you change the world? What is it that you would want to happen? Okay, do you want the main governments, or do you want to make the decisions? You know, I'm seeing everything being back to a survey where you are a spokesperson for what is happening in your local area. Would you A, do this, or would you B, do this, or would you C, do this? And everybody then votes on what it is that there's money to be spent, and this has to be spent on here. And so everybody has an opinion. I feel then there will be just people who implement those decisions. Okay, that's what it feels like to me. That's what I feel is going to happen. That's what in my heart I've been predicting for a long time, even before all of this pandemic energy was going on. So this week as well, I feel that there is going to be the judgment, breaking free from restrictions. So more mandate energy is going to be crumbling away. You're going to find out more countries. I have seen that one country has broken down all of that. And I want to be honest with you, I think it was Denmark. I'm not 100% sure, but I've got to be honest with you. I did see that, but I'm getting the judgment card, and you can see the shackles are coming off, which is why I'm seeing that everything is then re-emerging, and there's going to be more and more countries, I feel, or states in America, if you like, going to be lifting those mandates. I feel, you know, we've got the wheel, which is movement forward, you know, things going good. There's going to be a shock to do with money. Okay, there's going to be a sudden shock this week on the money front. It's like it's really going to hit home, and there is going to be a feeling of being annoyed or very cross, spokespeople speaking out against what this whole situation is to do with money, and there'll be people around who are suffering and are going to be suffering in a very big way. Okay, and that is going to be spoken about, and there is somebody on their side who is defending them, but I do feel this is going to be spoken in a public way. I'm seeing something to do with a building. They're showing me a building, and they're showing me this building has been used for something else. So on the outside it looks like a normal building, but on the inside something else was going on. Now I know we had this with Comet Pizza, okay, before they called it Pizzagate. This is something similar, but you're going to find out the truth in the back door. Does that make sense? Something to do with the back door energy. Something's going on, and this building will be revealed to be something, that something bad has been done. Now I feel that I'm talking about next week. It could be that I'm talking, it could be pushback, I don't know. I just wanted to give you what I'm getting. Okay, so we'll see what happens. Keep an eye on that. But anyway, thank you for listening. And I will be back on live on Friday. I feel that it will be from I'm going to say 8:30. I'm going to say 8:30 on Friday. That's UK 8:30 on Friday. Eastern is 5 hours behind. Central is 7 hours behind. Central is 6 hours behind the UK. Mountain time is 7 hours. Pacific time is 8 hours behind me. So obviously, if it's 8 hours behind and it's 8:30, it'll be 12:30. Okay, so you just got to work it out around there. So Sorry, just to complicate things, but yes, that's Friday. Okay, so I'll see you then. And I'm going to be doing some, I'm going to call them love affirmations rather than spells, because they are more like affirmations. But we're going to be bringing in that perfect partner energy, or improving the relationships that you already have with your partner. We're going to be doing some work on that. Okay, and then Sunday I'm doing readings. Okay, bye for now. Bye.